This is the lovely Hostel of Maine, where I spent a very nice zero the other day, and they slack packed us over the Bigelows, and really had a nice time doing that. It's kind of hard to leave, but hiking must be done to get to Caratunk. So really gorgeous, gorgeous place inside and out. Great owners, super kind and helpful, and lots of things that hikers want. So this is also good if you want to ski up here, right near Sugarloaf. They've got cornhole, fire pit, nice yard, pretty garden, and inside there's a lovely sitting area. They don't have a TV, which is kind of cool because actually it encourages conversation among all the hikers. We played a lot of games, played taboo and some other things, and just had a lot of fun. Happy birthday! We are back at the trailhead, heading towards Caratunk. Going into the woods right there. Looks like the AT. 16 miles today. Well, here we are on the trail. It's pretty flat so far. Tern said someone told her that this section was, quote, heaven compared to what we've been doing. And I'm looking forward to a little bit of easier trail. I'm sure we got some ups and downs and some rocks and things coming, but I'm looking forward to a bit of a change of pace with all the climbing that we've been doing. This lake is amazing.
Have you never seen a bald eagle in the wild? I saw one on this trail in New Jersey.
This is beautiful.
Like in the sections with all the lakes and stuff. Yeah.
Well, there seems to be a little disagreement in Maine about where mile 2000 is. This is the third sign I've seen, each of them a few miles apart. So I don't know if some of them are legacies to times before the trail was rerouted to its current 2190 miles or what, but yeah, kind of funny. And here's my road sign. We, let's see, Highway 27, I don't see where I came from, which was East Flagstaff Road. Anyway, I am heading on. And there's another mile marker on the road. It says 2021.1. On a stretch of very nice pine trail. I love this because it's easy on the feet. It's like walking on carpet or cushions or something. And you still need to watch out for the roots and the odd blowdown like this one. But not bad at all. Just had a nice little lunch break here with the other hikers at West Carey Pond Lean-To. And the pond is right over there. Actually, we're staying by a pond tonight, so it should be lovely. And there's a couple beaches between here and there too, and if it was a little warmer I'd swim, but unfortunately it's pretty cool today. Got a lot of bog boards to traverse here. I'm a little weary of them. I did a face plant offset in Vermont into the mud, and these are, with all the rain, they're kind of slick. Not rain lately, but just rain in general. Makes them get kind of slimy over time. So they tend to slow me down a little bit, but not bad. And overall, the terrain today's been really good, so can't complain. The trail these days is littered with colorful leaves. Just proof that fall is coming to New England. Well, I'm walking on smooth trail right now, but just a little while back I was navigating some rocks and mud, and I slipped in slow motion. I look and see my foot sliding under a rock and twisting, and I'm like, no, don't break. Thank God it didn't, but I did end up sitting in a pile of mud, and my backside is pretty well coated at this point and pretty wet. So it's I'm feeling a little soggy. But thankfully I wasn't hurt, and things are going well. I've got just under 8 miles to go today, and I think we'll make our target. May end up hiking a little bit after dark, we'll see. But so far so good. It's time to cross a bog. There's a blue stripe up ahead of me. We just came up to East Carey Pond. Sky's not looking so great. I hope we don't get rained on. And there's a mountain over there that is Moxie Mountain. We've got 6 more miles to go, so on that way. This is East Caratunk Beach, and it's a real legit beach. The trail goes right across it. And if it was a nicer day and I had more time, I would love to go swimming here. This is Pierce Pond where we stayed last night. The lean-to's up behind me and the campsites are up the hill a little further. And this is the water source. So here's our little camp area. I just packed up right there. Just trying to go straight. And everybody's getting up, getting ready to go. Time to catch the ferry. So Blue Stripe and I got into camp last night just before dark. We pushed hard into our 16 miles at just under 2 miles an hour, so that was a good pace for both of us. And the payoff for the hard work is that only 4 miles today to the Kennebec and the ferry crossing, which is cool, something I'm looking forward to. I was telling Turn this morning I get excited about some of the silliest things, but it's just something that you've seen people do, you hear about, and kind of iconic to me for the AT. So I'm looking forward to my little ferry crossing in the canoe, and there is a parade of people. The shelter was full last night, and there had to be probably 14 people down there, a good 6 or 8 or so tenting up above, and then some more tents along the shore of the pond. So pretty crowded, lots of people lining up, and the ferry only runs from 9 to 2 right now to the end of the month. After that, it goes down to 9 to 11 in the morning. So you got to get there or you miss your chance, and you can't cross the river by swimming. Actually, somebody drowned there not too long ago trying to do that, so it's better to be safe and take the ferry as recommended. So that's what I'm gonna do. The terrain yesterday was a mixture of smooth trail and rocks and roots and mud, but overall it was really nice, a very nice break from all the mountain climbing and bouldering that we've been doing. So my legs were pretty happy about that. And this morning I expected it'd be kind of more of the same. It looks like from Gut Hook it's fairly level, although level doesn't necessarily mean easy. And we'll just have to get down the trail and see how it goes. These pretty little cascades are created by the outlet from Pierce Pond. They're right next to the trail. Beautiful sounds to kind of wake up to as you start hiking. I don't know what it is, but there is something just almost magical to me about hiking in Maine. It's just so beautiful. And I'm not sure if it's just that looking through the lens of being towards the northern terminus of the trail and almost to Katahdin makes things feel sweeter, even though I've got makeup miles to do. Just kind of that excitement that ever's in the air of everybody who's wrapping up their hikes, and some Sobos just starting their hikes and that sort of thing is really cool. Or it could be just that I have roots in Maine. I even named my backpack. You might think that's crazy, but I named it after my grandmother, and I said, okay, Grandma, you're helping me get home to Maine, and here we are, hiking through Maine, which is amazing. So I don't know what it is, but this is one of my absolute favorite states. It's just so beautiful and peaceful, and really just having a ball here. All I think is I see these bridges and I'm like, oh, wet and slippery. But this is a pretty spot with this little waterfall here, and hopefully I'll make it across. Blue Stripe's got his camera on just in case I fall. We've been doing a lot of little ups and downs this morning. My knees are protesting a little bit, but we just came to this kind of level area on this creek flowing by. I think those are our first views of the Kennebec River. It is huge. Right, the creek we've been following flows into the river. You can see the trees are just starting to change, and there's a sign here, warning of the dangers. Photo worthy. Alright, somewhere up here is our ferry crossing. I'm not sure how far we walk along the river, but I don't think it's too far because I see right over there, there's the canoe. Just heading out. So this is the ferry line. Waiting to get across. We're gonna stop at the Caratunk B&B. See if I get them some early lunch and maybe rooms for my friends, even though I'm leaving them. Hopefully they'll get a spot to stay.